back. Today I'm going to show you how I take the soil, the mix that I made, and turn it into soil blocks, okay? So I grab a bunch of the mix, I put it up here in my mixing tray like that, and the first step is to add a bunch of warm water. Warm water gets absorbed quicker. We got to really wet this mix down big time. So what I do is I just get in there, and it's kind of like playing in the mud. This is looking pretty good. So, check this out. See how when I squeeze it, the water comes out? That's actually what you're looking for. I've got three size soil block makers here. I got a 1.5 inch soil block maker, a 2 inch soil block maker, and a little tiny mini 3/4 inch soil block maker. Regardless of what size you need, you want to make your pile of block mix about 1.5 times as high as the blocks you want. So if I want this, I should get this soil block up to about here, because you're going to pack it in tight. And I'm going to press down really hard into the mix like that. Pack it in tight, and what I have here are soil blocks in these forms, and I'm going to press them out over here. I'm going to just pull up, actually, I'm pulling up on the blocks, and there they are. And these are what's called a soil block. And they're actually pretty firm. You put a seed in there, and I'll show you that in the next video, and you just keep them like this. They self-prune, the roots will get to the edges, and they'll stop growing. I'm going to press down really hard. Twist like that, and there they are. I'll put it over here, and you can see the difference in a 2 inch block versus a 1.5 inch block. There's a lot more mix in a 2 inch block. These are for much bigger plants. You'd start tomatoes and peppers in these. You'd start, I don't know, onions and lettuces in these. Press down. Come over here, press up. You get little tiny blocks, and a little tiny seed goes in each depression in each of these blocks. And I actually have a form for the 2 inch block. I can take these out, and I can put a square block in that matches the size of this. And in fact, if you come down here real quick, back up then if you want, I actually have a 4 inch block maker. And here, as you can see, it's got a giant cutout that's the same size as the 2 inch block. By request of Rhett. He said, oh, your students are going to want to see the 4 inch. So I got the 4 inch here. I got a big pile of mix. It's about a little, not quite half as high, but it's close. I'm going to put my big block maker right in here. I'm going to press down like this. Push it down here like, oh, it's going to come apart. Oh, again, the 4 inch block maker. I think what it was this last one that fell apart. It wasn't too wet. It was that there wasn't enough soil to pack in tightly enough. You need enough soil to pack in tightly. So let's try it again. Ready? Go straight down to the bottom. Like that. That feels better. That was harder to get down there. Straight up. That's a little better. And you can see the form in there. Let's pretend I had to put the small block inside the medium-sized block. Now the medium-sized block goes right inside the 4 inch block like that. And it's called potting on. To go start with a little tiny tomato plant, it'll get a little bigger and a little bigger. And this is what I would put directly into the hoop house to grow for the rest of the summer. Thank you, Emerson, for filming these videos.